I'll just start with like what we are trying today is basically to understand how new technology such as aerial survey through drone can empower various professionals, including experts, which much advanced and accurate and very effective data of the project. So, see, as you mentioned that I'm part of the technology, and as a part of my job, I keep interacting and taking guidance of the experts and professionals who are already working in the field of nature conservation and environment architect and other areas. So they are architects, landscape consultants, ecological experts, hydrology experts, and so on. So what I'm doing is to just summarize some of their common concerns or challenges here. So if you see this slide, it is quite evidence from the feedback that most of the cases they have given that there might be a limited data which we get at one go, and they have to adopt various other methodology of data acquisition before they can actually start their planning. The survey of various components might be required to be done again and again. So just, I mean, I'm sharing one more slide. Like this is how a typically traditional survey look like. Although this drawing covers all the classifications inside the area of interest, the visualization of the topography might be difficult, especially for those who are not having a background of architect. So moving to the next, like, I just want to share how this drone technology works. So it's basically a workflow which includes three steps. The first step is data acquisition, second is image processing, and third is data analytics. So if you see this, data acquisition is a one-time activity. Once we do this, then we capture all the aspects of the area of interest, and hence any specific information can be extracted digitally without going to the site again. Now, before talking about any specific case studies, I would want to share how typically a drone survey results look like. So, and I'm very, very sure that after seeing this results, most of our viewers will be in a position to understand how this new technology can benefit them in the area they are working. So I'm starting with the first result, which is none other than the ortho map. So this is how an ortho map looks like. Ortho map is nothing but a stitched image of the entire area, which is corrected with all the distortions. And these are scaled maps. So like one can actually do a measurement using this map as well. Now moving to the second part, like once we identify the contour, we can superimpose the contour on the ortho map, and hence a better assessment of the area can be done when we use this hybrid map. Not only this, like, if you see these maps, you will always compare this with a satellite image. But let me tell you how this drone image is different from a satellite image. So I'm just sharing a small screen record inside the software where we have published one of our results. So now what you are seeing is a satellite image, which is a little blur and the resolution is less. But once you impose the ortho map on this side, now you can see the resolution of this map. So now you can see that each and every assets inside this area can be seen and can be visually be available to you at a very high resolution. So the resolution typically varies from an approx of 5 centimeter per pixel. So that's a kind of a resolution which you get in case of orthomap, which is done by a drone survey. So I'm just making you go through this again, that you can understand that how even a minute details are visible in this map. And you have a full control. You can always zoom further and see the details much more in detail. Right. So this is not only the deliverables. In addition to this, we also provide 3D model. So basically this 3D model is something which is the first result which comes to us. So if you see this 3D model, we have an entire control in us. Like, we can zoom, we can change the angle, we can, like, look at a particular assets in that part in the area under survey. Now you can see that, we can zoom to a particular area as well, and we can move the areas. So consider that this 3D model is available in your system. So you can easily get an in-depth understanding of the topography. Not only this, the 3D model also gives you a comprehensive perception of any key element inside the site. It can be a vegetation, it can be a water body, it can be rocks, it can be boulders, anything which is available in this 3D model. Now, if we move to the next, this 3D model is not just for the view, but with this 3D model, you can actually do a measurement as well. So you can select two areas and then you can measure the distance between the two. In the right hand side, you can see all the stats which is coming over there. Along with the measurement, you can also do a height measurement. So next one, you will see that how an elevation between the 2 points can be measured. So once you move the cursor on this map, you can actually see a cursor moving on the survey result as well. And not only this, you can also do an analysis using volumetric analysis over there. So you can select a particular area on this 3D map, and this you will get an entire volume of that area. So this 3D map is not just for the analysis, it also helps in monitoring a project. So if you see this particular fly through, so this is just a sample fly through I have attached over here. This fly through can be geotagged, which means that if a particular project is going on, you can do a periodical survey of that place, and then you can superimpose one result over the older one, and you can just fly through on a particular geo map, and then you can identify that what is an additional work which has been done, or you can actually see the progress of the work which is easy, which can easily be determined, right? Moving to the next, now these ortho maps can also be published on a Google Earth. So you see that once it is published on a Google Earth, in what fashion it will help you in an overall planning. So consider, like, this is just a one sample. So consider that this project is a part of a bigger project. You want to actually see that where this land and where this area is and what are the surroundings of this particular land. So you can actually map this along with the like, you know, the approaching road, or maybe the highway, or maybe any specific water body, or any key elements of this entire map. You can actually visualize using your ortho map, putting on a Google Earth. So through this, you can, it can be used for multiple planning purposes. You can see the, like, you know, I mean, the major drainages out of that, major transmission lines in the surrounding area. So definitely this gives a very much good perspective. Yes. So this is what I had to offer.
Thank you, Rajiv. It was very interesting that you had shown us an example of, you know, how to map differently with accuracy. Thank you so much for giving us a comparative analysis, and I hope it is useful for surveyors to explore this technology. And thank you, Rajiv.
Thank you.
We'll hear more about Rajiv's experiences while he shares his case study in future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.